Today we're breaking down the New York trading session, hour by hour, so you stop losing trades to timing instead of analysis. It is 3:45 in the afternoon, Eastern Time, and Ray is short Eurodollar on a clean-looking bear flag. Entry was textbook. Stop was placed with room. Then the pair just drifts. No momentum, no follow-through, and her stop taps by a few pips right before price reverses hard in her original direction. Call it a small loss, 2 times her risk, nothing dramatic. But it's a paper cut, and paper cuts add up when you don't know why they're happening. She didn't lose because the pattern was wrong. She lost because 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern is not one session, it's 2, and most of the damage happens in the half traders don't understand. Here's what she was missing. The New York session opens at 8 a.m. Eastern, and it's the point where the US dollar takes the wheel for the rest of the trading day. This session alone touches close to 1 out of every $5 traded globally, because every major bank, every hedge fund, every desk with a U.S. presence is now online at once. That number tells you the session matters. It does not tell you when inside that window the real money actually moves, and that's the part almost nobody teaches. New York isn't one flat block. It's 2 phases stitched together. The morning phase runs roughly 8 to noon Eastern, while European desks are still awake and trading overlaps with New York. The afternoon phase runs from about noon to 5, and by 4, volume is already thinning fast. Institutional desks are closing books, and by 5, the session is functionally asleep, even though the candle keeps printing. Ray's mistake happened at 3:45, deep in that afternoon fade. So the real question becomes, if pip movement isn't constant across those hours, how different is different? Pause for a second and guess. Across an average New York session, which hour moves Eurodollar the most pips? Most new traders guess the open, 8 a.m. Reasonable guess. Wrong answer most days. The biggest average ranges actually hit between 8 and 11 Eastern. Then, they taper hard through the early afternoon, and by 4 p.m., the average hourly range on majors can be less than half of that morning number. Same pair, same day, a completely different personality depending on the hour. So why does that specific window 8 to 11 win? It's not really about New York at all. Here's the answer. Between roughly 8 and 11 Eastern, New York is open, but so is London, since London runs through about 11 Eastern before its afternoon closes down. Remember, context beats the pattern, the stop is what saves you, and nothing replaces practice on a live chart.